What's up, everyone? Raptor11 here. And today we have Sasha here for the finals. Yeah. So, Sasha, we've got two amazing players here. One is Ellis, who's playing Gear Chronicles, and then the second player is Nick, who's playing Aquaforce. Whoa, Aquaforce is cool. I love Aquaforce. It's so cool. The concept's amazing. They're the best decks. So, let's progress through the game and have a little look.
Maybe. But Western doesn't have actual feedback.
That's the best play.
Also, we do some pictures afterwards, and then.
Oh yeah, you wanted to.
You may start.
How you doing, guys?
Alright, then what next?
Finals already. Yeah. No, against Link Joker, that was a big part.
Then you can start.
It's maybe a bad matchup though.
Triggers and then 6 crit triggers, or even more, like 7 draw triggers, like 6, I don't know. It's like interesting to see, but I mean he can reset anything anyways, so let's see. First ride, at least not steam mating. Like I mean Arlen, the perfect guard, so but it's Malum, right? Yeah, okay. Bad.
It is Malum.
Yeah, it's Malum. But then, I mean, look at Nick. He's already doing his progression of, hey mate, I'm wave 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need anything else.
Aquaforce seems to be the deck where you just hope to have as like a field full of grade 2s at turn 2, so you can actually have everything and just win that turn. Or put them into a position where you can win next turn at least.
Yeah, that's true. But in the other way around, I mean, Gear Chronicle has almost everything for their new time loop deck instead of the Trial Deck 6 already, which is like the History Maker that we see here on the right. And then I think he's also running a lot of like triggers also from the Trial Deck and whatever. So, and I mean, what do you need something like more? You just need TikTok Worker from the BT5 and that's it. So, there's not much else you need. I mean, the Chrono Jet Dragons are already also in the Trial Deck, so how do you care?
So to win, you just need the Trial Deck, guys.
Yeah,
just one
need
Trial Deck.
2 Trial Decks and that's it basically for Gear Chronicle. But I mean, the new booster pack is coming out soon, even the Clan booster, so.
Oh.
So, yes, the Chrono Jet, which is basic standard, then he strides, let's see. I think that is like Metallica Phoenix, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's a
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now he's just doing his basic time leap since he has Chrono Jets ridden? What is it called? Ride it? How would you pronounce that?
Ridden, right? Ridden. Oh,
I think he's
a bit. There we go.
Oh wow.
Oh, here we go. All right, guys. We just want to make some tea and come back, and we'll tell you how the field's
Yes, basically he's now attacking with Malum, then he's doing like his first DC time leap, then he searches for something else. There you go.
This deck, man. This deck.
Yeah.
I can't believe you gave it everything. Everything.
Yeah. The problem is if you
Almost.
right now you always run into overtime because of 3 reasons, which is timely because it has too much of deck search and attacks. It is Angel Feather because of it's just Angel Feather. Yeah. Even with the new Battlelist, it is still sick. And I'm thinking basic that people stock time too much for thinking about how to guard this because it's just too much.
And he'll slowly
and then
shuffle
look
his
at it, it's
deck.
like he time leap and then gets Malum back, which is just like restand, attack, I don't care. And then afterwards he will do TikTok Worker, then he will do something else, then probably call it to the Steam Maiden, which is not to the right, and then attack again. But I think he didn't trigger it yet for his Phoenix, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think so because Nick is shuffling right now. So
he so many effects to keep track of now. It's ridiculous.
So yeah, let's shuffle again for time leap. This is just time leap. Is just that's the thing I don't play. I don't like playing it. It's just too much of like effects going off. I don't say it's bad, but it's just.
It's ridiculous strong mechanic.
Yeah.
Let's see what he triggers. Alright. That's
oh, that's a crit, is that? Yeah.
Yeah. Trigger. Stand
trigger. Nice. But I'd say the High Trap Worker is such an awesome trigger for Gear Chronicle with the draw and everything. It's just so bad. Is he already on 5 damage? Jesus. Jesus, talk about this.
Being on 5 damage is not good.
especially turn 3 or something.
Alex on 2 damage. This is just like, you see, like, this is just 1 turn and he just attacked how many times now? I think already 5 times?
3, 4.
So
the only good thing that is Nick has a load of counterblasts. Oh, no, he's dead.
But that's a basic problem with what I have with the deck. It's just like, this video is going to be short, by the way. But it's just basically, you know, he's just drawing for cards, then he just goes for Chrono Jet, which was the basic one that you did in the past already with the first trial deck and like booster set. Because the first trial deck and booster set was just like, okay, I play Chrono Jet Dragon, I stride to Ragnarok, and just do like retire this onto your deck, and then just attack with crit 2 after 2 face-offs. And I mean, now it's just, I go with Metal Phoenix, then I just time leap everything, and if you can, you know...
It's like Royal Paladins and Novigraph had a baby.
Yeah, but I mean, also, Nick didn't even have any, like, heal triggers on his hand to call, like, let's say, Screo, like the Metal Element Screo, if you call it like that. I don't know the actual name of it.
Oh,
or Dismal. Yeah, Screo or Dismal or something, you know, as like, the Sky and Water Floatia.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't do anything. Because mostly for I mean, Aqua Force is basically Commander Tavas or Lambros and just go for it.
Yeah. It's just 2 hyper-aggressive decks going at it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the grade 0s of the Gear Chronicle deck. Now, something a bit unusual is that we have 3 of a draw trigger and 3 of a stand trigger, and then the rest obviously are crits. Yeah. But the 3-3 split is an interesting. I would have thought in this deck particularly that you would have gone for 4 of the Steam Battler, the stand trigger.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming somewhere that this Lucky Pot's Draco Kid's actually very important to make numbers, because it does give 3k to one of your Gear Chronicles.
Well, a Margle Cloak's always good.
Yeah.
Good thing is now from Nick, he's actually doing something. I mean, you see he's now attacking and doing some stuff rather than the first game. So he does finally something.
So now he's got like grade 2.
Yeah, so I'd say we'll see how it goes in the end. I mean, the Tidal Assault is not the baddest card, but I mean, the minus 5,000 is just not something you look against this type of deck, because he just time leaps everything, and the minus 5,000 is just something you don't necessarily need, because it gets time leaped, and then the power is just, the effect, I mean, is just useless. So of course it helps for the, I think it also goes for the Vanguard, that you can do that on the Vanguard, right? To counteract the triggers, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, then it's actually something good, but for the cards itself, it doesn't help that much.
Oh, okay. So attacking rearguards, trying to play that control game.
Which is exactly what I would do, especially when you're in the lead. You know, you've got a game ahead. You can sort of, when you know in this deck that what's it called, the Aquaforce player needs his rearguards to actually progress through the game. If you just take away all his rearguards, you probably win very easily.
I think he's now going for some breeze. I mean, he didn't ride to grade 3. Oh no, he doesn't. All right. But from the scenes of it, yeah, he goes for some breeze. There you go. Because I was seeing like, come on, he didn't ride to grade 3, so why wouldn't use some breeze in that point?
Was that on purpose not to ride to grade 3, or
I think it was. I think it was.
Interesting.
Yeah. I remember, I think he chose not to, just because he wanted to at least, you know, make LS use the Ares play.
Yeah, but
I guess that puts him to the bottom.
What I can think about this play though is, I mean, he just played an upstream dragon, else I mean, and then didn't have the History Maker dragon in play or in hand maybe. So I think that's why he did go for the rear guards of saying like, I don't want to do anything stupidly for aggressive play, because he didn't have the time, the History Maker dragon, History Maker dragon to do something.
No spell.
And then later timely. And now this is of course a good play, because he can just, you know, force him into guarding and then just go for just a breeze attack now with 3 like triggers, depending on what he gets actually.
He can't. He's only got like 5 cards in hand, hasn't he? So it's not like.
Yeah, but so right now he has a U-Water in his hand.
Oh, there we go. Here's History Maker.
But there's History Maker. Yeah, because of the timely. But he just had a U-Water in his hand that you can actually see if he flips down up to the hand of his like the top card of his hand right now. That's a card that is now flicking a bit. Yes. In the back was like the other people coming and playing Body Fight or something. Because we had
on the bottom.
The top 8 all at the same time, sadly, because there were some time issues. Actually, I think this game is over. I mean, he has already 4 damage.
Yeah. And I think at this point, Nick actually had like some grade 3s in his hand, actually.
Is that why he's bricked?
Yeah. And that's another reason why he didn't put the grade 3 down, because he didn't want the easy, you know, was it G unit play. We at least wanted LS to actually go into the Sea Breeze. Actually, just, you know, in the hopes that he maybe didn't have anything as well. But as you can see, just there's a crit. And there's a crit. Oh, it's a healer, sorry.
Yeah, for 2 heals. But he can't use it, of course, because he's on 3 damage.
But the plus 5k at that point is like, oh yeah, his more power.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 in hand? That's like nothing.
Exactly.
Even if Nick now attacks, he's just game over. I mean,
unless he has like the hand.
No, but he has 2 G-guards in his hand. I mean, what can he do against it? And Uluru as a G-guard is so extremely good. Yeah, he's now blue waiting and then playing that beautiful Commander Tavas, which is great. But yeah, if you now watch this video and ask, dice were allowed for this tournament, so because of the new free rules that apply. Oh yeah, go for it.
Make this massive guy for no reason.
Make a massive guy and anything next turn because I don't care. And now he's just G-guard. Oh, that perfect guard.
Oh.
Just to make sure to win.
And no triggers.
Yeah, nothing there as well.
That's
I know why he did it. Okay. He has a Steam main already in his drop zone. I didn't notice that. So he can actually flip the first card. And now he's going just for waves.
21 fun. 21 Vanguard.
Yeah, G-guard, there you go. Yeah. I think he probably uses now Uluru, I could say, or think. Yeah, he's using it. Alright.
So putting triggers back into the deck.
And even with all the shuffling that he does, it actually makes it worth it. Because if you play a deck where you won't shuffle back that much, it's not worth doing, you know.
Yeah, but especially when this deck where when attacking you get to shuffle 20 times. It's pretty good.
Oh, here we go. Just bounce that grade 1. Oh, next stage. Oh yeah, he's on 2B2, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh well. So that's the next stage, and I think he has no card, like nothing to guard with in hand.
No, that doesn't. He might even. He has the History Maker and the TikTok there. I mean, yeah, there you go. I mean, even if he wouldn't attack now with, that's everybody clapping for it. Even if he wouldn't do the next stage, I mean, look at this game. He has Malum there and TikTok worker. He can do it timely. Then he has the History Maker, which also have probably timely. With Malum in the back, then he can do a recent attack with Chrono Jet, which doesn't allow him to get any extra like guards because of the Chrono Jet attack, giving him extra power and then, you know, just go for it. So what in this kind of position can Nick do? Literally nothing. Also, I mean, he couldn't do anything in particular. I mean, look at this man. He just has 1 Vanguard sitting there.
Yeah.
the guy which gets pushed and then just doing get 21 Vanguard. Yeah, it's not like I have 2 G cards in my hand and then just do anything that I want. It's just, I think it's not just Nick's fault. I just think as well that Nick had, for both games, a really bad matchup in general. I mean, the second game, he has a Breeze counter. In the first, he has like 6 damage in not even 5 minutes, just because of time leap, and he cannot guard anything. So what can you do against that? I mean, Alice at that point is just overly aggressive and just attacks and just kills everybody. It's just like, I don't care. I'm like the small child in Call of Duty, just going for it and killing everybody, and then calling my mom for Coco. If I don't get it, I just kill my mom. So yeah, I didn't say that. Sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's you. Not is it?
What? Oh,
Jesus.
Jeez, me. Oh, well, I'm just like. I was just think like in that second game, like he all the drive checks that who's playing Aquaforce, sorry.
Nick.
It was Nick. Like he did not draw into anything defensively. He didn't get any defensive triggers. He didn't get anything into hand. It was just all just 5k things he wanted to attack with.
Yeah.
So he just didn't have anything. Like that last turn when he had to ditch 2 5k guys.
Turns too late. Literally, like if maybe he was alive for the next turn, maybe he could have actually come back a little bit. I don't know, but there was nothing to actually for him to actually defend with. He had to throw away all his attackers to live, so just downhill from there.
I think the fact that when he strode in that game, he just did not have a board to work with.
Yeah.
He had to discard it all last turn to live.
Do you actually know if he had the possibility of riding before this breeze hit? No, he was great stuck, right? Or did he have something in hand?
No, he definitely had grade 3s.
He had something in hand, right? Yeah. I mean, I think that he had this Tetra Drive Dragon in his hand all the time.
Yeah, correct.
So he could go for it. But then why wouldn't you do it and just, I mean, counter the Breeze because of it? It's just a bit...
Oh, well, a lot of the... I think if he wasn't playing Sabreeze, then because most of Gear Chronicles effects are all GB1, so if he didn't have the Sabreeze...
Then the deck gets shut down a little
bit.
Then
the deck would just be like, you just have just attack with Vanguard, attack with Rearguards. You wouldn't have... His deck wouldn't be live, but obviously he does run Seabreeze, as most people do now, so I guess it was just like the one way he could have got out of it, I guess.
Yeah.
And that was, he had to take that risk, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, is the correct play. Even though it sounds awful.
In basic, though, you can tell, like, this was a very bad matchup for him anyway. I mean, the second game, he has nothing in play. The first game, he has almost nothing in play. And, I mean, in the first game, even Alice had everything that he needed for all his effects in hand. I mean, look at his board now at the end of the second game. He has like 2 Melons on the board. He has the History Maker Dragon on the board. He has the TikTok Worker on the board and a next stage. I mean, what do you asking for more? It's just like, yeah, I have a dream matchup like right there in front of me. I cannot lose anyway.
Yeah.
Like, and then...
I think the other thing is that Nick never really went in with the Aquaforce deck. He didn't get like his full board.
Yeah, also, he didn't have... I think the only time that he had a Magnum Assault was when he ridden it, when he like ridden the card. I was saying I didn't see any Magnum Assault on the board. Like, nowhere. And it's literally the main card, even with Tidal Assault, but Tidal Assault is just the -5,000, so...
Yeah.
It's not actually the card that you're looking for in this matchup, it's the Magnum Assault. And then even on grade 3, I didn't see any... I have to say the card that he written now was the Anger Boil Dragon and not the Tetra Drive Dragon.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, he's running 4 times of the Anger Boil Dragon and just 1 Tavas and like 3 types of Tetra Drive Dragons, with 1 being shiny S. But still, I mean, where are they? That's the question that I'm asking.
Just look at the draw. It feels like.
I mean, the only card that is now on the board at the end of the second match is like his Marine General, like Foibos, or what is it named? Like called Foibos, which is wave, 3rd time wave that you do like when his unit attacks, then you get blue wave card named +2000, and then stand his unit. I mean, but he cannot use it because it's just laying there.
Well, he discarded 2 cards last turn just to stop that attack. So
yeah, I'm
guessing whatever I think those 2 were like the actual 5k guys.
Yeah. But still, it's kind of sad for Nick. But then at the end, like I said, he didn't have anything to do against in basic. So,
well, thanks very much for watching, guys. that's goodbye for me. Goodbye for Max and
Bye.
Sasha as well.
Bye-bye. See you guys soon.
Yeah.
See you, Sasha.
See you.
If you're still here, maybe you should check out our podcast, 3 Times Faster, where we talk about movies, video games, and random stuff that affects us on a daily basis. Or do whatever you want, you know, walk into the street. I'm not your mother. Do what you want. But in all seriousness, in the description below, there'll be a link to our podcast 3 Times Faster. Hope to see you there. Ciao.